The user reports that an important file has disappeared from a Windows file server. Happens all the time. The questions you need to answer are really simple. Was it deleted? Who deleted it? When did it happen? So let's find out, shall we? So while most people, the first place they'd start is like Event Viewer, for example. And while Windows can log file activity, finding a specific deletion event often means searching through large numbers of security logs, manually correlating information. And then if you want to correlate that information with anything else, like data classification, for example, it's impossible to do. So Event Viewer is just not where you want to be at all. I'm actually going to minimize that. Instead, we're going to come over to Lepide, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch our online demo, which you'll be able to see nice and clear on our website. I've opened this in a new tab for us to see, and I'm actually going to launch the ungated sandbox here. So this is our ungated demo environment, and in Lepide we can simply search for file deletion events, and we can do this in a number of ways. So I'll come into Lepide Auditor, and the first thing we're going to do is just go into our all environment changes report. And this report is a really simple report. It correlates everything. It's a catch-all report across your entire environment. So obviously you can see the component names across what we're capturing here. You can see the server names, the object path, the who, what, when, where information, everything you want. And then if there is sensitive data, we're also pulling in that information as well. What we're going to do is we're just going to filter this report on the fly. So firstly, we're going to look at our file server. And then we're going to look at file deletion events. So here we have a complete now list of file deletion events happening across this set time period in our file server, and we can see it that way. There is also a dedicated report in Lepide Auditor for file deletion. So I'll show you the easier way to do it. Come over to our files and folders deleted report, generate this report, and there you go. Same detail, we're just looking at file and folder deletions on here now, and we can see when it was made, you can see the server name, you can see who's making deletion, the object that they deleted, as well as the object path, and you get a complete summary of information here as well. So we can see in this example, Neil Gamby's been doing a lot of deleting. He's deleted customer details there. Perhaps we'd want to investigate why he's deleting customer details and whether it's legitimate. So, you know, if it was accidental, we can quickly investigate the surrounding activity and determine whether other files were affected. Or in this case, we'd probably want to look at Neil Gamby and see what he's been up to. So, for example, let's go back and look at our file server interactions. And let's search. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong report. Let's go back to our all environment changes report. Sorry, this is our catch-all report. It's got the correct date range that we're looking at. And we're going to look at Neil Gamby. Here is Neil Gamby, and we can see actually he's been doing a lot. He's been reading a lot of files. He's been copying files. So he also copied that company details folder that we company details file within that company details folder that we looked at earlier. He's been doing a lot of stuff, a lot of files being copied as well over here. Something we want to investigate. So that is how you can really quickly identify who deleted a file on a Windows file server using Lepide. And you'll see the user, the timestamp, the file path, the supporting audit trail in seconds. You can also export this to CSV to PDF if you want to. You can adjust the filters so that you can narrow in on exactly what you're looking to see. Also, you can search, sort, and filter on the fly as I've shown you. And yeah, that's how you get the information that you need, and how to see who identified a file and who deleted a file in Windows File Server really quickly, really easily.